There we go. And welcome to another broadcast of CHP Officer 20 as we are starting just a couple minutes late. We just having a hectic last couple of weeks. Then with the hard drive crash, like I was explaining yesterday, just a hard time to actually take the time to get it rebuilt. Also, I'm having a problem with with the fivem side. That software is just not taking the plugins anymore. I got to look into that after the stream here. But then I still got to, like I said, rebuild GTA, the whole LSPDFR side. So got a lot to do here, and so little time to do it all. I was trying to get us some additional clips, but I'm going to go ahead and go the mellow route here today. So let's go ahead and get out on patrol. There it is. Let's go ahead and get out there on patrol as we go find our next trailer. As we go on to our next installment of American Truck Simulator. Last time we left, we had just gotten our new cab, so let's go ahead and give this damn thing a whirl and see what we can do. Trying to get the installation for the mod to install correctly, as far as to be able to go coast to coast here, but I am not having any luck getting that damn thing to install. So I would love to send those Teslas somewhere, but I think we're going to choose Tucson. Seems to be our best. Let's see if we can't make some money here. Let's go highest to lowest. Okay, looks like, I'm thinking Tucson looks pretty decent. Anyone in the chat have any preference here? High value cargo, we get about a 10% bonus on that. This one still has about an hour and 40 on it, so let's go ahead and take that. Let's go ahead and begin. Are we in Santa Fe? Yeah, we're in Santa Fe. I couldn't remember where we left off. What city? Okay, so just while that's going to load, we're going to be delivering some machine parts here at game time, 11:23 p.m. We're going to go from the middle of New Mexico in Santa Fe all the way down to the lowest possible part of Tucson. Tucson, there it is, of Arizona before you cross the border. Pretty much the same relationship there. Actually, it's a little further from the border, I believe, than El Paso is. Okay, so go ahead and start up our vehicle here, and trying to figure out where our, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready here. I can't tell if our lights are on. I normally keep them on. Keep them on while all the truck's running, but I can't tell. I don't think they are. There it is. Okay, they weren't. Okay, let's go ahead and get out there. Oh, good news is we only have not even a mile to pick up those the car parts, was it? Or machine parts. Okay, so actually have to obey the speed limit. Oh, I see Mr. Lee has just followed us here on Twitter. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Oh, I didn't want to stop. Come on, come on, come on. Make it, make it, make it. Hey, I'm at 5.8 miles per gallon. Hey, fantastic. Once again, the music you're hearing is part of, can be found at right on YouTube, NCS, non-copyrighted songs. They have a lot of different songs to choose from. This is actually a compilation of theirs of 30 songs. Some of the songs people will immediately remember from some of our episodic adventures in Cops and the LSPDFR Matrix, and some of them just made $2,500. I like the sound of that. We didn't even get our own load yet. Lift the legs and let's get the hell out of here. Okay, we're gonna let a spotter take us out of here. We'd be better. Can we fit that way? No, hell no. It was a little closer than I liked, but I had a feeling I was going to make it. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's hop on in and take our love to Tucson. Can't see. That was a sheer guess that no one was coming. Okay, so we're still in the city limits here. Speed limit 35. Should be going up here momentarily. Oh yeah, to a whopping 45. Okay, and as you see up top, American Trucker Series. Wow, what the fuck happened to my voice just then? Anyway, American Trucker Series, we have, of course, you can find us on Facebook at CHP Officer 20. You can also join us and join in on the conversation at our Twitter page at ACS 77043. And of course, the one page that kind of lops it all together and makes everything exist in a nice harmonistic way is chpofficer20.info. Best way to stay in the know about everything that is the series of Cops in the LSPDFR Matrix and the American Trucker Series as well. Whoops. Okay, we're going to go ahead and speed things up here as quick as we can here. Albuquerque, keep right. Raton, keep left. Okay, so we are on our way at the speed of smell. Once again, all the music here is found at ncs.com. If you're looking for music for something, they've probably got more than you could hope. Oh, we have construction going on. And just as a driving tip, remember, construction zones are still in full force even if there are no construction workers. Just a FYI tip for anyone out there driving out and about, and if they drive through a good number of construction zones. Anyone in Pennsylvania knows what I'm talking about. Sorry, Reed, but it is true. That's the only state I know that has a perpetual. That's basically a perpetual construction zone. Okay, get up to a cruising speed here. Not going to go much above 65, so we are going to go ahead and proceed out of New Mexico. So, I hope everyone's Monday is going well. I know Monday being the hardest day of the week. At least it is sometimes for myself. But I'm glad y'all can be spending some time with me here today. Oh, looks like we got a, nope. I was thinking there was a cop right there, but nope, just a pickup truck. Doesn't matter, I'm going way under the speed limit anyway. But, yeah, so hope everyone's Monday is going well. Thank you for spending some time with me here today for our Monday get together, as we're just gonna have a nice little conversation, listen to some music, and make some deliveries, and have a good time. That's all that CHP Officer 20 brand is all about. It's getting together, having some fun, and trying to relieve pressures of a pressure-filled life day and anything in between. One of the best ways to stay in touch with the series, of course, is through our Discord server, found at chpofficer20.info. All you gotta do is hit that second button, and from there, whoa, holy shit, that almost turned out very bad for that little blue car. He passes me and then hits his brakes. I don't know, but Jesus Christ. Okay, so driving tip number 2. That is why you do not stay flanking a semi-truck. I did not see him. I knew I passed him, but I thought the lights in my rear view were him. Apparently what he did was he got on the far lane, was staying in line with my trailer. I could not see him, and when I got over, as I was getting over, he came into view. This is why the old saying is, if you can't see his mirrors, he can't see you. Well, I can't think of, and I got it on film now. He almost wound up one little dead blue car. Let's see, truck is up to almost 5,400 miles. I've used this truck quite a bit already. So, 5,400 miles, and I'm still at 6 miles a gallon. I got to get in touch with some engineers, and we can maybe get my gas mileage up. I'm one step above tracking my gas usage in gallons per mile. About 400 miles to go. what's going on with the other guy, because my truck, my ATS series company is has 2 other drivers besides me, but I almost never hear anything the other guy's doing. Gas is about 3 quarters. Uh-oh. Don't know what he's doing, but loose connection, or is his wheels actually, his lights actually doing that? Oh, I don't know. Made me look down my. I did the thing I do in real life. I'm passing all these vehicles, so I wanted to make sure I'm not. I double checked how fast I was going. Yeah, passing all these vehicles, it's like, am I speeding? Get over. No reason we gotta be riding in the passing lane. Hopefully I will be returning with the CHP Officer Cops in the LSPDFR Matrix series. Hopefully tomorrow is what I'm hoping. But again, I keep saying that and it's just not happening. And now the fivem, on the fivem side, I don't know if my problem is I don't know if the issue is, here we go. You know, I can't stand it when they do that in real life, much less they are now doing it on the game, you know? That bus wanted to pass that Walmart truck so badly, and now he's barely even doing anything. Oh, a little bit of rain. This is the desert's monthly rain. Oh, a little bit of lightning and thunder. They don't. Fortunately, the game doesn't equip me with the ultra speed on the wipers. Unfortunately, I still got this guy right to my left, so I know I can't get around. Okay, so we will now leading the pack. Of course, like I said, we're only doing 65, so obviously I don't have it. I have the weather is still random, and things like that. And I don't have it on like frozen time or anything like that. I actually don't mind the time cycles. As most people know, when I do cops in the LSPDFR matrix, I actually have it set to my local time. So I don't mind going at night, since I don't seemingly get the chance to really do it. Okay, and about that time for me to say, for anyone's first time here with us today, welcome and thank you for finding us here at CHP Officer 20. Don't forget, we upload live PD episodes, or live episodes, I should now say, since we've added to our brand. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at start time of 1 p.m. Central Time. We run normally about 2 hours to 3 p.m. Central. And then, of course, we upload new episodes of the Cops in the LSPDFR Matrix series on Thursdays at 12 noon Central Time. And if you want to get those episodes up to 3 days sooner, there's two ways to do so. You can go to dailymotion.com/cops in the LSPDFR matrix and subscribe to us there. Or you can go to chpofficer20.info, found at the top center of your screen, and clicking that second button, that'll enter the barracks, and then you can get the episodes up to 3 days sooner. If you have the game, and by that I mean GTA 5, and you wanted to join a fivem server, all you'd have to do is go to chpofficer20.info, join our barracks. The first room you're going to be taken to is our application room. Click that link, fill out the application, less than 2 minutes. Go into the water cooler chat, tell member code 1 you completed an application, and once you do that, we will, oh shit, my exit. Once you do that, we'll schedule you for your interview, get you out for some training, and we'll get you out there depending on what you want to be. We are hiring top-down CHP, sheriffs, local and other municipality police department. We are also, you could just be civilian. We are hiring for dispatch as well. So sky's the limit. And if you are a civilian, let me tell you, the limit is only that of your imagination. There are so many different options on that fivem server now that there's just not enough time in any live PD episode or otherwise to just go into. The only way I could say it is, the only way I could describe it at all, and is that, I guess, no. Okay. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and get some gas here. I was kind of worried on how fast I pulled in. I didn't want to pull a read. And if you want to know what the meaning of that joke is, you're going to have to join our Discord server and ask what it means. Okay. Just giving you a back view of my bed, of my sleeper cab. Oh, another truck wants to get gas. Hey, that wasn't bad. $117? That's not bad at all. Okay, with a full tank of gas, we are just 250 miles out, so that's not bad. That's probably a game time travel of about 15 minutes, give or take. Oh, I'm 3 miles over. You want to hit me? And I'll tell you, it all depends upon what cop you pass in front of here, because I've had him nail me for 5 miles over. Most people know that in the LSPDFR version, cops in the LSPDFR matrix, I generally don't get people unless you're going at least 10 miles over. Most people know, if you've been following us any length of time, 1AM20 is my character, and 1AM20 is a CHP officer. And yeah, I normally don't get people unless they're doing about 10 miles over. Unless you're driving recklessly. If you're driving recklessly and you're less than 10, yeah, I'm probably going to pull you over, citing the speed as the PC, or just plain up recklessness. All depends upon how reckless. Okay, where are we? Wish I could see if they're restricting us back to a highway or not. Oh. I don't have any lights on top of the truck, or else I'd never mind. Jesus, it's just like real life. You come to a full stop and then the light turns green. No breather for you. 2 year. Come back. Try again. No soup either. No bread. Okay. I'm done now. Okay, we're just waiting for a moment. We're going to go ahead and get our speed up here to we're going to see how close we can come. I don't think we're going to get much closer than 65 again. That was apparently what we were capped at as far as speed for. There you go. Okay, back on the 10. Just as long as I don't get on the wrong side of 10. Out of force of habit. Take the 10 east. Take the 10 east, and you're going to go straight into Houston. Okay. Let's see, we got 200 miles, a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get over. Give these guys a chance to get on, you know. So many people on the game, they simulate, honestly, they simulate real drivers. No one gives you a break. Whereas on the same breath, when I'm out there, I try to afford every opportunity to a trucker, even before obviously I start playing the game, because you know, they got so much mass around them. Doesn't hurt to pay a little courtesy. So like if a trucker was trying to pass me, once he gets far enough ahead of me where I could see his mirrors, I'll flash my lights at him to let him know, hey dude, you got enough room to get in. You know. So just that little bit of courtesy, you know. can make a guy's job a little bit easier. But with about 200 miles, I am actually betting on the idea that I am going to be called into a way station. Let's see. I don't know what airport that would be that I'm paralleling, or at least an airfield or airstrip. But 65 miles per hour. ETA is at 8:30 a.m. local time, and going down. Which I'm not exactly sure how it's going down, considering I'm nowhere near the speed limit. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Sometimes you just gotta give them moral support, you know? I should have actually checked the horsepower, but because when I was made to get rid of the old tuning in order to get the cab with a bed in it. I don't know what I would like to know what my horsepower went to. I was over 4 at one point. Tours East. $1.50 remaining. Once again, all the music is courtesy of NCS, non-copyrighted songs, found on YouTube. There it is. There it fucking is. 50 miles after I said it. $51,871. Okay, we will get back out there, considering nobody's going to pay us a break. Sam Simon, or San Simon, I don't know. Okay, coming on into Tucson eventually here. At least we're finally in Arizona, which is really funny. At Sunday at 2 in the morning, of course, we had daylight savings time, which of course is something completely alien to the entire state of Arizona, as they do not move. The entire state does not do daylight savings time. Yep. Come on, dude. Oh, I only backed off because I thought we were going to have a construction zone, but apparently not. I should check to see if my time zones are on, actually, come to think of it. Wouldn't mind those being on. Whoops. Okay. Well, yes, I knew that there's a warning on Twitch because I'm the one who put it there. Not so much for this one. Not so much for the ATS Trucker Series. For obvious reasons. I mean, okay, I might wind up swearing like a trucker, but I don't see myself telling a perp to get the fuck on the ground, so... And as far as the other... I am seeing completely stable playback, a full green light across the board, no drop frames, and operating almost at a steady sorry, trying to balance out. I can't really do it from the OBS because OBS doesn't give me up to the minute response. About, looks like I'm going about 50 frames right now, so depending on how you're viewing, if you're viewing over a tablet, for instance, it's not much you could do as far as clearing except for clearing the cache. If you're viewing on the internet, over a computer, I would say try deleting the history, trying another browser, etc. But glad to see you, Sears. Okay, this is a guy is okay. Yeah, that's a guy right there that probably should not have opted to tow that heavy piece of equipment, because he's only doing about 45 miles per hour. Whoops. Wrong signal. Oh, Tucson Shopping Center coming up. Anyone want to stop and buy anything? Okay, we are coming on in. Taking exit. I didn't see what the fuck exit it was. Oh well. But we are only 3 miles away, so nothing like not being in position for the turn, you know? Okay, we've got a ped crossing. Is it here? Yep. Come on. I can't remember where I was going, if I was going to the end of the map or not. There we go. For whatever reason, it didn't take first time I hit. Okay, where are we taking it? Oh. What is getting... What's getting caught on what? Okay, we're going to try this one again. Okay, so I don't know what the hell was any different that time compared to the last time. There's a reason I went past it. I just want to make sure I... I want to try to get it. I don't know how they consider that, but okay, whatever. I'm not the one who's got to move it after I drop the load, you know what I mean? So... Okay. Where are we standing with money here? Can I pay off any of our loans? Not quite yet. Okay, let's see where we want to go next. Any options? Any ideas? Well, we could take a fuel delivery to Bakersfield. And that's kind of going back to the way we came. Okay, yeah, why not? We'll go for another long one. Let's go Bakersfield from here to Bakersfield with some fuel. Okay. Anyone? Yeah. Anyone remember where we gotta go? Okay, got about 3/4 fuel. We will obviously be refueling. Now, we'll let the nice, or not. Gonna say, we'll let the nice officer go, but, you know. Which one's ours? That one. Yep, don't want to hit the nice fuel tank. Might not work too well for us. Okay. Drive safely. There it is. Oh, there's $455. What'd you do? Go across the street? Signals on for safety. Now, the only problem with going into California is speed limit's going to drop to 55 for truckers. Okay, we just shifted into our final gear. Looks like might be our slowest trek to California ever. So, small, just over 560 miles. Hey Zach, glad you can make it. Yeah, YouTube can be obnoxious. Twitch can be obnoxious sometimes. That's why I try to play the field here. And I broadcast on 4 separate networks, because the idea that all 4 of them are going to glitch out isn't likely. God, she only brought in $400. She keeps bringing in those low amounts. I'm going to have to put her on the street. Arizona Taurus officer. Yeah, so I'm trying to rebuild the LSPDFR end of the CHP officer brand. Just, it's a lot of work, and it's slow go when you got a lot of different obligations pulling in each direction. Oh, nice. Yeah, what I tend to do is I try to use it so that if I go to anything Google related, I have my primary browser set to remember my username and password. That way, if for chance I go to YouTube, it just automatically logs in off my Google Passport. And for anyone watching this on any of the networks where I haven't actually made the title ATS, that's just an oversight on my part, that eventually it will get corrected in some way, shape, or form. As for now, I'll make the corrections afterward. Oh shit. I didn't. I only put you on moderator status for Twitch, but I can easily, yeah, I just didn't get a chance to go to YouTube and the rest of them and do it. But that's a oversight on my part. It's called lack of time. Okay, looks like we're looking at 8 minutes before we can get to 8 minutes. There it is, 8 o'clock, and we will be in Bakersfield. The fact that it's going to be 95 miles, over 450 miles, I will guarantee. I'm going to make the guarantees. One, I'm going to get at least two speeding tickets when I'm in California, at least 2, and I'm going to be called into at least 1 weigh station. If I'm called into 2, 1 of the 2 are not going to be operational when I go through. Woo! Well, I couldn't get over, or else I would have nailed Mr. Mustang. Yep. Did you also remember to give them a blood type too? I hear Google is upping their security by 10% across the board. And then people wonder why I decided, why basically I like Bing. As far as search provider, and the main reason with Bing, I mean, because honestly, Bing, Google, you're gonna get the same search results. I could say Yahoo search, but let's face it, I'm going to tell you from a technical end, Yahoo search was good back in the day. Back in the day when you had web browsers like Netscape and I'm trying to remember all of them that there used to be, but you know, when you had when it was 30 years ago, the Yahoo was a good browser, was a good search engine. Well, that's his own fault. Oh, absolutely. But yeah, Yahoo was a good search engine back in the day, but now I wouldn't recommend using Yahoo to anybody unless what you're searching for are malware, spamware, and possibly a virus. And coming soon, I'm sure, STDs to go along with anyone doing a porn search. So I wouldn't recommend Yahoo for anyone. I don't mind Google search, but with Bing, they give you point systems. Every time you do searches with them, you can take little pop quizzes and so on, and you're earning points. Well, for me, because I'm on a level 2 with them, and there's only 2 levels, it takes me 5,250 points. Oh, just paid a loan. Oh, that's the big loan too. Only 67 more payments. But yeah, so with Bing, 5,250 points, I get a $5 Amazon gift card. Or I could get a $5 Starbucks card, which, sad to say, is only one cup of coffee. But, you know. My God. I don't think he could fly any lower, and I don't think he's crop dusting. Because if he's crop dusting, what's he growing? Cactuses? Which in Arizona is, of course, the state tree. And defacing any cactus in the state of Arizona is actually a felony. This more no thought moment coming from those wonderful people at CHP Officer 20. Most likely sponsored in part by those who say, who gives a fuck about cactus and what it is. Okay, I guess there is a reason I have TVMA on this one too, or if I don't, I should. But anyway, let's go ahead and bring our fuel in, see if we can't be cut off by people trying to get on, people trying to pass us, and see if we can avoid getting head from Amelia Earhart. Nope, there's DPS. I do like the fact that this game, that the makers of American Trucker actually took time to make went through a lot of good graphic, and they actually went through good design as far as getting the plates down for each state, and actually scripting out what the cars could look like, and making the police cars look normal. Well, real. Absolutely. Absolutely. Zach, I try to avoid real life when possible. You know, because people are always asking me what I think. Hey, John, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do I think about this family of 4 I'm going to fucking kill because they're doing 40 miles per hour? But, you know, I tell them, I try not to think. It hurts my head. You're young. Think all you want. Okay, let's see if we can try not killing a family of 4 in a station wagon. If the Griswolds would actually learn that the thing next to their right foot is a gas pedal. Of course, I do have that bumper bar on the front that I could always give them a little push from behind. As we'll... Holy shit! Amelia Earhart down. Well, at least they give you other options. You know, they're oh, we just entered California. Speed limit 55 miles per hour forever. Most likely, well, how Google or Bing or Yahoo work is it works based on SEO, search engine optimization, and the other thing about Google, much like Bing, I can't just point the finger at Google, they make their money on selling keywords to people, as I'm going to be killing this guy with a family of 5. And basically, most likely, they were matching up the sex toys with the fact of trying to put rainbow colors onto your rings. And Google search engine optimization is, of course, matching that up with gays, lesbians, and so on and so forth. Hence your results. Yeah. That, and of course the most obvious one I left out is wedding rings. Well, wedding. What's wedding? Wedding rings, ceremony, party, wedding night. What do people do wedding night? Oh, wedding night sex. Oh, sex toys. There it is. This song here, I don't think I've actually played it in CHP. I will not intentionally play this song in the brand. I will not play it for CHP Officer 20, but that is of course out of respect for Fire Kitten's channel, as this song is of course her intro theme. Well, at least you gave him the aneurysm north of the border. I was thinking he sees two lesbians walk into a sex toy shop, and he has an aneurysm going the other way, or just plain old has a stroke because of lack of blood to one head. You know, I think I'm going to be an ass to this red car behind me. I am going to be that trucker right now. I will say, when you do this route at 65, you do save a little bit of time. I will be so surprised, though, if we get all the way to Bakersfield without seeing a cop. Probably should have gotten gas right there, but that's okay. We only got 200 miles left, so we'll be able to wonder how many different names that Jeep called me. Oh. Well. Little fun sex games like that to see how people react. That's good fun. Yep, folks, thank you for finding us here on our if you're joining us for the very first time, welcome to CHP Officer 20, where we talk about everything and anything during a episode. Everything from different things going on, and how broadcasting times, right to lesbians grabbing each other's boob. Come here for a few episodes and you'll be desensitized to the world. Oh shit. Yeah, that guy that cop in the FPIU was just saying, yeah, you see me, fucker? Yeah, I do. You try to write me a fucking ticket for 56, I'm gonna put this entire semi up your ass. And you won't miss me forever. And most people obviously have heard this song. This one is, of course, the theme to the other show of the series. Yeah, I came upon this FPIU right here. I came upon him like a shot, and he was just waiting for me to pass. Uh-oh. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, back again. I apologize for that. Yeah, please. Snorting habit. I don't even have time for it. I'd have to. I'd probably have to just absorb it all. Just rub it all on my skin so I can absorb it during the day. Now, issue is, been a little bit dry. But I do apologize for the brief moment, and I will kick her up to 60. Fortunately, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Love how when you get some of these guys, and I know it's like real, and I'm sure at some point I've done it, and other people do it. You see a semi, he's got to get over, he's got his blinker on, and you just don't cut him a break, you know? Try to execute this turn without taking down a stop sign. Okay, so we gotta be on the look here for a gas station, which looks like we're gonna pass one here on our route here. Just came up on the GPS, so that's gonna be a good thing. Oh, there's a hospital. Needed that one like 2 minutes ago. Oh, perfect. Gas station and a bar right next to it. Okay, so we'll fill ourselves up. You know you're in California when it's over $3 a gallon for diesel. Pardon me. Oh, come on. Google is part of Google's YouTube's part of Google, and Google has its double standard policy. Oh, I know. And that's funny though. And what I mean by, and why I say funny is why I say funny is because whenever you've told me, Dan, that YouTube or Twitch or any of it has censored a comment, I don't see it on my end. With how I'm seeing you guys all in chat, I'm seeing every comment you send, I'm seeing. So literally, they got to be censoring it on your side. Oh. One moment. There we go. Whoever sold me that last thing of blow, I'm going to have to go kill. Must have been mostly glass. You know, absolutely awesome guy. You know, my problem with today's younger crowd, okay, is all these people, all these 16-year-old guys and whatnot in school. They have sex with a hot teacher, you know, not some pig or something, not some you know, not some pig, not some you know, yeah, not some pig, something really hot piece of ass. And these hot piece of ass teachers are getting in trouble, they're going to jail, and it's like, you know what, dude, you're getting your dick wet. What the hell's the problem? You know, problem is he's going to go to his underage friends and tell them, yeah, I just scored with this teacher. And hence begins the web. You know, meanwhile, if you just kept your mouth shut, you'd still be banging her. Oh. Well, as moderator, you can ban it or allow it. I just find it funny that, I still see every message that comes through regardless. Hey, absolutely. Now if Coke would have stuck to its original recipe with a little bit of cocaine in it, I wouldn't have to get the pound of blow on the side. Now I'm going to give about half a dozen comments about, you know, about cocaine. I don't know if this was a good topic to go into or not. Hey, why? Oh, Jesus, I'm going up a hill. I'm like, why the hell am I losing speed? Nope, runaway vehicle, that'd be for me. Oh, screw it. Okay. 42 miles. Oh shit. Well, that was interesting. I didn't realize the space bar was my parking brake. I do now. And here I thought the TVMA rating did that. Ooh, excuse me. I do that a couple more times and Howard Stern's going to sue me for copyright infringement. Okay, 15 more miles. I was just playing with myself apparently. I put my empty one on the side that I should have put my full one. And now I'm going to take an exit ramp at 60 miles per hour. Guess which one of those is not a good idea? Well, I could, let's put it this way, I could fart, but the only one who'd suffer from it would be me. And Bakersfield has now been discovered, and I am speeding by 12 miles over the limit. And I hear for a crime of 12 miles over, they just hang you in the town square. And they don't need to hang me. I'm already well hung. I'll get across this intersection at some point. Oh, fuck me. Really? Oh, I kind of made that light. People would hope I'd avoid that reference. Hey, like this. We actually got here a half hour early. And that's with stopping on the middle of the highway. Fuck. Okay, where are we going with this thing? Oh, great. Well, at least I'm doing it and not Reed. Damn it. Are you guys fucking for real? Holy shit, man. This one's going to take a while. I do not understand why they're making me do it this way, considering yeah, I don't understand why they're making me do it this way, except for the fact that this game's probably the most illogical. Considering the point you're going to fill the tanks. Where you're going to actually fill the underground tanks in order to, oops, wrong button, is actually directly to our 6. But you know what? Like I said before, that's up to them. Oh, to answer your question, what is behind me? That is the back of the sleeper cab. Yeah, that is the sleeper part of the cab. Let's see if we can get one that'll take us back to the headquarters. Okay, let's see what we got for the others. But it's only going to go less and less, so. Okay, let's go ahead and get back out on the road. Whoops! What's a little driving on the sidewalk between friends? Okay, so we are now going to go ahead and get our next trailer. They must be mass producing the cars beyond that hedge. Okay, our target now is the Wally World. Oh, $3,200. The Super Center. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and get the hell out on the road. We do have a full tank of gas. We siphoned it from the tank since they shortchanged us. Nobody liked that sign anyway. Okay, so we are going to get a chance here to put 3 deliveries, and we'll get a little bit more of the map done here. Kind of a fitting song to come on way back home. Okay, so we will eventually get on the highway here. Now leaving Bakersfield. Oh, tumbleweeds. And I love how it says 5 hour trip. And most of that's because California's going to keep me at 55 most of the way. Well, at least in theory. Well, the interesting thing is this episode's pretty much named itself, so we'll see what happens. Oh. Caught in a line of people. So over 1,000 miles logged here during this episode. Didn't know if that guy knew if he was getting off or not. Okay, 160 miles. Give Mr. Bus a little bit of a clearance. Basically, I'll know when I enter Vegas, because as soon as I do, the speed limit goes up. It's about the only reason I'm able to keep passing these vehicles, all these other trucks. Yeah, I'm only passing these trucks because they're doing at or about the speed limit. Okay, should be crossing that border any moment. After I kill a driver because I had to sit up in the seat. Hey Zach, welcome back. We're about 40 miles from Vegas. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you know, really. I wasn't expecting the construction guys to be doing night construction. Oh, and we're back in Vegas. Well, Nevada. But Well, we actually haven't entered Vegas yet. We actually are just passing through Prim right now. Our exit is coming up. Oh, that was interesting. Gotta slow up. Got Smokey over there. Oh, absolutely. That was my fault. I took that turn a little bit faster than I should have. Can't remember if it's $19.99 or $24.99. And this game is graphically fantastic, but it's not overpowering on the processor. Correct. And the good news is we leveled up. There we go. American Truck Simulator, yes. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and go a little ways up the street here. As you see, I got my custom plate on there. It's a California plate. When I should have, that was when I wasn't sure if I was going to have the company headquartered in Nevada or California, and I chose Nevada after I chose the California license plate of ACS 77043. Okay, let's take a look at our statistics here. Absolutely, Zach. Let's see, we're at 102. We could theoretically get another $50,000, and we could add 2 more slots and get a couple more drivers. So we're very close to that. That's going to be our next goal, is to upgrade the garage and hire 2 more people and get a couple more trucks. So right now we're on a daily profit of $36,000. So got 3 Kenworths. Mine's T680 and the other 2 are driving a W900. Oh, I'm at 500 horsepower. That works. They're both at 370. Next. No, don't. Oh, I want. Yeah. Okay. So I want to go ahead and thank everyone for joining in with today's episode of CHP Officer 20, presenting American Trucker Series. This episode absolutely had it all. It had some sex, it had some drugs, it had some blood, and a lot of hard work in making those deliveries, California to Arizona, New Mexico, and back to Nevada. So covered a lot of ground, had a lot of fun. Like I said, we had a lot, and we did a lot to have this episode name itself. And but most of all, we had some fun. So thank you for joining in with me for a little while here today. I will see you guys all tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central Time, where hopefully that episode will not make me shed any blood, and maybe just some sweat and tears then. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining in. And as always, 1AM20 dispatch. Show me code 4, 10-7. And 1042.